Hello everyone. Welcome back for another Across the Waves. This is where Vicki and I take an idea, a theme, a project, and we share it with you using what we have in our stash. This month, we're focusing on pattern paper. So for my card, I've pulled out, oh, this is backwards, the Simon Says stamp, and it's the Pumpkin Pals. It was from their release. Let me turn it around. And I've chosen the Hello Autumn out of there. All right. Excuse me. From the Not Too Shabby Rustic Autumn paper, I am using the Autumn Leaves dies from scrapbook.com, and I have cut out the acorns from this pattern. I've cut out this leaf, I don't know if it's an oak leaf, maybe, out of this pattern. I have cut out the maple leaf from this pattern, and I've cut out the tops of the acorns from this pattern. So I have all of those ready to go. I am taking a piece of white. I'm going with white. There was white in the background. I probably could have gone with, I can't think, ivory, but I went with this. So I took my crosshatch embossing folder, piece of white, and I've embossed it. I have a piece of orange that's my mat, and my card base. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold and burnish my card base. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to put these together and put them on. And I'm going to use my, I have some espresso ink and some gold gems. I may have forgotten that. All right, there's that. I'm going to put this on with some double-sided tape. And my tape is really sticky. I don't know if it's because I've had it for a while. I mean, I've had it for several years. So I'm going to burnish those ends in. Now I'm going to take the backs off. Does anybody know if your tape is older, if it gets stickier? I would think it wouldn't be as sticky because it would have dried out, but this is really sticky. Of course, maybe it is a different tape than what I normally use, so that might have something to do with it too. And being older, it may be that it, one side of this, there it is. One side is textured. I want to put it on the textured side. It could be that being older, it takes and the glue that they use has changed, the formula has changed, and it's maybe not as sticky as it was years ago. Who knows? Oh, I forgot it. I forgot some other things. I need a scrap piece of white and my circle dies. Okay, I got my white, I got my orange as a background. So let's stamp our sentiment. All right. And a 1.5 inch circle punch is good for it. Wait a minute, let me see if the 1 inch would work. No, I think it's going to be too tiny. barely fits in there, but you know what? I'm going to do it. What I need is a 1 1/8. I got it. All right, so there's that, which means I can use my 1 1/2 instead of not my 1 3/4 as my background layer. All right, let me get some tape on the back of this. Go. Oh, this needs to be 1 1/4. Hang on. I thought it was too big. Now, if that happens, all you have to do is grab a Post-it note, put it in there, and punch it. If you're good enough to get it right in the middle, you can use that as a frame. I wasn't, so it's gone. I gotta take that off now. Now I can put this on. That looks better. And you know what? I think I'm gonna put it here, but I'm not positive. Let me get my pieces put together. And I need some glue. For this, my tweezers. And it goes on here. Like so. Now that I've messed it up big time, that goes here. That goes there. All right, I'm gonna put a block on that just to hold it in place while the glue grabs. And I have my other pieces. All right, I think I'm gonna put the acorns in the middle. So I'm gonna pick it up, take my glue. Oops, I need a little bit there. I'm gonna put it right about there. This is a great way to use your scraps. All right. And here's what I need to do. I need to decide if I'm going to do it this way. And if I am, I think I'm going to go this way. All right. This will just kind of help me see what I'm doing. The reason I planned it is I'll put that on there. I want to make sure I have enough space that it's not too crowded. So, this is the side I wanted. I was going to say I had the wrong side, but no, I don't. I don't know if you can tell, but these leaves have embossing on them. And I kept them flat. I am going to pop this up. So while that's setting, I will take and add some foam squares to my circle. Now make sure you head on over to Vicky's channel. The link is below. And check out her project for today. I'm going to go right about there. And then I need some gems, some gold gems. And I'm going to use these and these. Do they have a third size? I think they do. Nope, different ones. Oh, but they do here. Nope, that's different too. Okay. I may have used all the others up, so I'm just going to go with these. So let me get that and that. That and that. Can I move this one up a little? No. All right. It's kind of in line with that, so I should have paid more attention to it. And there's my card for today, and another great way to use your scraps. Now, remember, check out Vicky's project. It's in the link below. Thanks for watching. Have a sensational Sunday. Bye.